Hello and welcome to the video again. I'll just be testing this video because there is some problem with my PS5. My recordings are not streaming correctly. They are interrupting again and again. So let's see if I can stream the full match. In case you enjoy this enjoy the games. And yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, keep watching. Thank you so much.
Wins the toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. End of the over. England are 5 for none.
First over gone and a respectable start by the batters.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. couldn't get it through the field. Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. Perfectly timed. Five runs added in that over. England 10 for none.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Kumar from the south end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's gone for six. That is a huge one. Butler, there's plenty from these bowlers.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Thick edge. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Can't get that outside the ring field. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be four. Goes over the top with that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. A big one, 12 runs out of there. England, 34 for none.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, but it drops safely. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Straight to the fielder. That's the over. England are 42 for none.
These two enjoy batting together and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Finds the edge. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Misses everything. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Edged, what a ball.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 10 off it. England are 52 for none.
5 fielders now allowed outside the circle.
Kumar from the south end. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the south end. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Jadeja with a huge appeal. Jadeja too full and gets punished for it. Great shot for 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. He was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. England a 58 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Going with spin now. Big edge. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Got that away nicely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Cuts that off well in the infield. Drilled that one away. Milan ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Brilliant diving stop. End of the over. One from it. England are 68 for one. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Jadeja from the south end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. But it drops safely. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Jadeja getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Great shot through the gap. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Doesn't beat the infield. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. No point chasing that. A few moves made in the field. Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Goes over the top with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Edged, what a ball. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edge, amazing delivery. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary road.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Brook has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point.
Poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot.
Fun fact, I'm not changing the location of the ball. It is automatically being done by the computer. So apparently if they want to score a boundary,
Well, that was a struggle.
they will score a boundary anyhow. Even if you bowl outside the pitch, they'll score anyhow.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap. Nicked it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Kumar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end. Perfectly timed.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Tried something a bit different. Last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Bowling fielders look really confident. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Brooke looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Six runs added in that over. England are 125 for 3. Pandya from the south end. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. Five runs in that over. England are 146 for 3.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Out, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Massive outside edge. Huge edge. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. England are 151 for 4. Rohit has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Edged. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a confident appeal. No, terrible shot. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Edge, but it drops safely. And the innings comes to an end. India will need 159 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Middle, what a start.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Huge. That has flown.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh. Rohit went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row. The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And the next one, please. What a whack. 4 maximums of 4 balls.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Everyone's gone up. This should be close. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out. Missing everything, and so it will stay not out.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. That is quite extraordinary. Rohit, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Brook, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. I'll tell you what, that's even bigger than the other two. 3 maximums in a row.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. Oh, whack! Kicked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant. And that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Loves them there. Hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
With shots like that, it's not going to be long before the 100 is up. That was a really well-timed stroke.
Wokes, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Can't get that outside the ring field. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. No shot offered. Too good. That is huge.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
slibs have really gone up here. They like it. Rohit in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. The first wicket gone. The opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket, and they'll be into the middle order.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. See how they go. Great shot. Through the gap.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. The bowler looks really confident.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Dug that out well. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Kohli has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Misses everything. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Too much width and got the full treatment. You've just got to stand and admire.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Kohli gets plenty from these bowlers.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
That's a confident appeal. trouble.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Swept away but finds the fielder. It's a nice sweep shot but finds the fielder at square leg. 11 runs added there. India are 146 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Wokes from the north end. Nearly gets the edge. Wokes with a great delivery there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Doesn't beat the infield.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Kohli is starting to really get on top of this bowl. He may need a few changes to halt the momentum. Gorgeous cover drive. Nothing to stop that.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.